Hello again everyone, it's Jacob back with another video from the Palamox server. So, last episode we were, or I was, working on starting RotaryCraft, a mod by Riker, and a topic of great debate among the Minecraft modding community, I think. Not quite sure why, but then people seem to generate drama for no good reason, in my opinion. Anyway, suffice to say, it's a good mod and worth playing if you're into like tech mods and thinking and solving puzzles, and it's got a lot of cool stuff, cool shit. It's got like new top-end resources, bedrock in particular. Missed those. Yeah, you can make a bedrock breaker, which requires a hell of a lot of power and is very slow, but that'll get you bedrock dust, and you can use that to make very high-end things, like if I show you. And don't confuse it with the bedrockium from Extra Utilities. It's completely different and much more difficult, I believe, to obtain. Let's see, bedrock dust. Nowhere to be seen. There you go, bedrock dust, RotaryCraft. And you can use that to make all sorts of things. Afterburner upgrade for your jet turbine. Yeah, you want to make your ingots, more iron, more steel. And then you can railgun ammunition. So it's got a railgun, that's got to be cool, right? Block ram. Batteries, and massive centrifuge, bedrock pickaxe. I think that doesn't break and is really fast and generally cool. Then you got your axe, which is like a lumber axe from Tico, but works within a massive radius. I'm not sure what the perks of the shovel are. Sword has sharpness 5 and looting 5 and a decent amount of damage. Hoe, God knows what a bedrock hoe does. Uber shears. Uber size. There's some good stuff in it. And bedrock armor as well, I believe, is very good. Anyway, let's make some switches and get fermentation up and running. Gonna need to make a sugarcane farm for it. I've been farming sugar, but it kind of needs to be automated because lube is good. So I need a bit of cobble and some sticks. I'll make a few levers actually, because might as well. There we go. That should do for now. Got a bunch of stuff in there which I'll sort later. This is my like organics chest. I don't know what to do with the coal coke. Put it in my ore chest. A little watering can. Kinda neat. And then we got... I need to automate... You need a lot of dirt for wood production as well. Which... I mean, you can harvest it in great amounts for just a bit of time and like an excavator or a fast shovel. I'm not sure whether you can truly generate it. Maybe with a quarry or something. Anyway. So... let's have some space, and then we'll put, let's see, 2 fermenters, and then we got the 2 engines. There we go, and the red thing that I believe shows the power output, and then green shows input if it's applicable. And then we'll have 1 lever. Where are my levers gone? Oh yeah, different icon for them. Now, that one there should just work. And then there's temperature that is taken into account as well. Anyway, let's just grab some dirt and some sugar and some saplings. That'll do. Might need a chest as well for... no, I'll do that later. So in here we'll do dirt and sugar, I think. Oh, is it sugar cane? It's sugar cane, so I've got to process it. Can't remember how I did that. A new thing. There is a way, possibly with Britannia or something. Oh, maybe a grinder. Yeah, a grinder. RotaryCraft grinder, I think I used that. I'll check later. Can't remember. So that's grinding away. Not much else to do. I'm going to have to mine some more iron shortly for sure. And ideally I'll fly back to that slime island and get... It's dark again. What's going on? I think it might have been dark before. What's going on? Yeah. Ah. Ha. Lag. And then in here we need the saplings. I think it's sapling. Oh no, you need to... you need another switch on here. No, I see that's turning it on. I don't want that. Maybe with a bit of redstone. You're not supposed to be on. Some of the RotaryCraft machines, I think, are a little bit laggy. What? Might have to turn the sound off. What was I going to do? Bit of redstone. Oh, I've already got redstone. Ah. I'll just have to make some shafts, I suppose. Because by God, that's annoying. Yep, really annoying. Okay, stone shafts. Smooth stone. Need some smooth stone. Another good reason to have silk touch. So, just need to make some shafts. And I think that's it. Stone shaft. Yeah. Oh, so annoying. Oh, that makes 8, so these can get back. I need to make a chest there as well, but I can wait. Just use the inventory, get some more dirt. There we go. Okay. Should probably put some music on in the background or something, but that would require video editing. Ah, bothering. Damnation. You can need to make that tool that... I'm sure that's the wrong way around. I'm sure red is output. I'm sure I said that earlier. There we go. And now... So... Hey! Now we can put the saplings in. And now I just need to make an item conduit, or a hopper. But I'm avoiding using hoppers because they require so much damn iron. So, item conduit. Oh yeah, pulsating iron. Which is... what is it? Oh, it's frickin' ender pearl, isn't it? Ender pearl with iron, yeah. Balls. Nobody's around. Loot. Or the end. I haven't seen an Enderman yet. I shouldn't have slept. I should have gone around looking for a... Might just have to use hoppers or do it manually. Tell you what. Let's work on making the tools and we'll go to the nether or something. Where's that switch? So, flicking that switch should turn both of those engines on. You can see the stone shafts turning. Nice little animation. Lots of nice animations, actually, in RotaryCraft. Didn't have my jetpack on then. So I should have... ah, cool. Doubled my sugar yield. In you go. And oh, it needs water. Need some more fluid conduits. Make some glass. I don't know why, but I love all this stuff. Oh. Actually, I think I've got glass. Although it might need to be the clear glass. The Ender IO clear glass. I'm all out of glass. I'm all out of glass. Let's just, actually I kind of prefer the glass. Let's just chuck it all in there. And I'll check. Fluid conduit. I love Ender IO's conduits so much. They are so cool. Yeah, it does have to be the quite clear glass. Okay, no problem. So I'm already pumping water over there, so I'm just going to add some piping and do that. There we go. Probably gonna need a bit more than that. Wow, might be enough actually. I do like trying to make this all kind of neat. Oh my god, let's turn that off. You can muffle the sound of the engines. In fact, let's bring this over here since you don't seem to be working. See if we can use you. Didn't have these on new thing. I think I ended up using the config to shut them all up. Is that going to work? Ooh, I think it is. But it says it's off. I don't know. I remember Riker saying in the RotaryCraft channel on Esper.net. Wish that wouldn't happen, but it seems to. He said something about how, like, the real challenge in RotaryCraft is automating things. Because it's so, like, involved. I'm not going to say convoluted, although I guess it can be sometimes, but... there we go. Yeah, it's not, like... Some mods... I think a lot of tech mods make things deliberately very easy for you. Like, the first mods came along, and then from there it just got progressively, you know, mod makers just thought, well, let's make this even easier, and then my mod is better than the other mod. Which is fine, you know, there's a place for mods that make things nice and easy. You know, some people just don't want to spend much time playing the game. You know, they might have limited time or whatever. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. So, but yeah, I think I went a bit too far. And RotaryCraft introduces like an entirely new power system based on like torque and speed and rotation, obviously. I'm stuck. I have stuck myself. Trapped myself in my own madness. Should I have more glass? Oh. There we go. More glass. More conduits. Don't need a more conduit binder now. Blast. Didn't need to use all that sand. Right, so we'll pulverize. Hang on, did I can't remember which machine I used to get sand out of cobble. It's either the sag mill or the pulverizer, so that's yeah, sag mill. I'm sure I deemed that to be best. In you go. So I'll get me a bit of sand, and then I can... So it's... what is it? I think it's gravel like that. And then clay. And then the sand either side to make this. Yeah. I was right. So we just wait for some sand. Oh, on machine. What was that? Why was... Sounded like I was taking damage then, but I don't know from what. Could go and dig some sand. I think there's some over here. It's probably going to be quicker. Yeah, there it is. Right next to some... Oh, there's some over there as well. Let's avoid the sewage. Some lots of caves around here as well. Some more there. Don't want to fuck up the world too much. Don't like flowing water. Kind of ugly. So we'll just... Can't see him. What's that? Is that? There must be something following him around. Where is he? He's probably doing some weird magic. Yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z is the, I think he's the founder of the Tech Cavern channel. Doesn't really run the servers much. I think Ruby runs this server. RotaryCraft. Now then, sand. Yeah, I'll have to show you, there's a few other people playing on the server. I think like a few people played on it way back in the day, like 3 months or so when it was launched. And I think since I started playing on it, a few other people seem to have decided to play. Like I know Ashigaru is playing, Shoba's playing again, Taz. Right. So we're trying to get fermentation and lubricant production going. And I'm working on piping more, oh, I've got the stuff now. Oh, I'm smelting it. So I need more glass. I've got some conduit binder there. I think I might have had that all along. Jay-Z seems to be falling a lot. Right, that's all done now. Well, almost. Let me bring that up. Okay, I think that they both need water. I don't need to do this, I think, but I do it anyway because I think it's neater, and the arrows are kind of helpful. And then I'll cover it up. I like covering up like the hidden stuff, like plumbing and then, yeah, we'll extract from the buffer, the barrel instead. Which I think is better. They're not strictly necessary, but whatever. So you should have water now. Or not. Oh, does it have to? Oh no, it's filling up. They're not pressurized, so they're not very fast. So now, I've got a stack of everything in there. This should make me some sludge. So you can see this is lit up. And it shows you, so the temperature is 30 degrees, and then it shows you your operation time. So that's 10.7 seconds to make the yeast. And then this will be 30 degrees as well. So that's really fast to make the sludge, but relatively slow to make the yeast. You can adjust. I'm not sure what the optimal temperatures are. I guess it's too hot for yeast, I would think. So, just need an item conduit now, which means getting an ender pearl. Might be able to find ender lilies. No Thorncraft, so I can't just fly around in the overworld looking for Thorncraft dungeons. That's a bit of a bugger. Oh well. So, Jay-Z, I think, has made a really cool base on the server back in the day. So it'd be nice to have a look at that. He says he's going to make me a teleporter pod to get to it. Cool stuff. A bunch of berries. I'm going to have to move the berry bushes. I'm kind of fed up with them now. Oh, let's make that. We'll make the chest for the RotaryCraft stuff. I'll put it, whatever, doesn't matter. Slabs, gears, steel, shaft units, base panels, more shafts, shafts and things, sugar. I normally do chests as well to make buffers in between each machine, but I don't think that's really necessary. It's better to optimize the speed. Well, I guess if you're lacking something, you'll save time. Buffering one operation, I don't know. So they're purring away. Got some yeast now. I guess I do. Actually, I've got a hopper under here. Don't really need that, but that would force me to rejig stuff. Yeah, I really need an ender pearl. See if somebody wants to trade with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't seem to be able to... Oh, there we go. I think these are RF tools, yeah. So there's a meta receiver, a meta transmitter, and a dialing device. Dial to Vanya. Yeah, RF tools is in, which is a really cool mod. Adds a bunch of tools and devices just connected to power. Alrighty. Cool new stuff. This is like my tech chest at the moment, so I'll put stuff in there. I've really got to make some... Don't know what to do for rods. I guess I can make alumite or bronze rods, but it really pisses me off that you can't replace the parts without Iguana. If you've got it out, feel free to take a few ender pearls. Well, that's good motivation to figure that out, but I'm sure they're going to use a load of power that I don't have. Oh well, I'll look it up later. Maybe I'll try and look for loot. I haven't found diamonds yet, actually, so maybe I'll go mining for diamonds. Do some harvesting as well. Not, oops, oh yeah, I do need aluminium. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do for me know when you get that set up and I'll build a dimension for you. Alright, cool. Yes, apparently I get all players get a free void dimension from from Tech Cavern itself. So that's cool. I know berries aren't the most saturating of foods, or even energy efficient, but they're easy. Plus, I kind of think they look cool, and it's kind of funny to have like a wall of bushes. Right, let's go looking for diamonds. I can ramble about something. Or actually, maybe I should call an end to this entire video, because it's coming up to 25 minutes. It's quite a long time. So we'll look for diamonds and ender pearls and all that good stuff next time. Ah, bugger. Need to pop it. Need to craft it again to make a normal one. Oh, that's birch. Ah, whatever. Alright, so thanks for watching. Any comments you might have, please let me know. I'll be most curious to hear what you have to think about my Minecrafting. And I will see you next time.